extra dollars a month to play a small handful of games. So they're adding some Game Boy Advance games, which is great. I think one of them is actually Metroid Fusion, which is an insanely good game. It's actually a Metroid game I played many years ago on the Game Boy Advance. I loved it. Is it worth like an extra $20? Like, no. Basically, if I have more information about it and you guys are interested in seeing me play some of those games, let me know. But it seems like a ripoff to me. It doesn't seem like something that I would want to do. Too expensive. Okay. Okay. So our first tip of the day. The Great Piggly Wiggly to the dollar. No joke, you'd make bank doing a L0LC0w podcast. Boogie seems like a good duo. I can't speak for Wings. It's weird. You're leaving easy money on the table. Do you understand how many times in my life I have left easy money on the table? A year ago, Keemstar wanted to pay me $50,000 as a signing bonus to do this show. And I told him no. All right? Do you not understand? I'm not that kind of person. I cannot be bought. You get that? If I make content, it has to be content that I'm okay with making. And the thing is that I understand that means that basically my morals kind of screw me over. All right? I would never do a show called the L0LC0w cast because L0LC0w is a term that's applied to people that's very negative. It's insulting. It's fucking demeaning. All right? I'm not a fucking L0LC0w. Sorry. Just because idiots say it, because they apply their own projections to me, does not make it fact. Okay? Have I made mistakes over the years? Yes, I have. I've fessed up to them. All right? Now, the shit that people hate me for and try to insult me for is stuff that's not true. Therefore, no, I'm not going to be doing a dumbass show, all right, that is going to basically be for demeaning me. Fuck that. And fuck anyone who thinks that's funny. It's not. You're a piece of dog shit. A human piece of dog shit, by the way. So fuck off. I'm not doing the show. If ever I felt like, hey, I'd like to do an interview with Boogie or Wings and a show with them where we just kind of shoot the shit, yeah, I would do it. And it would not be called the L0LC0w podcast where I demean myself to some fucking level where I'm supposed to be some kind of a living joke. Go fuck yourself. I make way more meaningful content than that. I'm not some kind of a fucking living joke. Sorry. As much as you might say I've had memeable moments, absolutely true. No one's going to dispute that. That is not the end-all, be-all of who I am or what I will be for the rest of my life. And if you don't like that, fuck you. It ain't going to change the fact that it ain't going to be like that. All right? So there you go. Okay. So no, we're not doing a L0LC0w cast. I've said it a million times, and I'll reiterate that again. That's not the big announcement on Sunday. Okay? Okay. Let's continue on. Our second tip of the day. I think you're a L0LC0w. I think the three of you can take the title back and turn it into something positive. The three of you would be super interesting. Just saying. No need to get upset. Big ups for playing the wizard game. Yes, and you understand that's why I'm never going to do it like that. I said, would I be against having a show where I team up with Boogie and Wings, and we all just talk about stuff, whether it's games, whether it's the state of the internet, YouTube, whatever it is. I wouldn't be against that at all. I think that would be quite an interesting show, quite frankly. But it would not be the L0LC0w cast, nor would it involve Keemstar whatsoever. It would be us doing it by ourselves, for ourselves. I'm not going to involve myself with that scumbag. Fuck no. I want nothing to do with that fucking pox on the internet and pox on YouTube. He's one of the reasons why YouTube is degraded to the point it is, where everyone has to do this drama content, because he's the one who made it virally popular in his immoral, shitty-ass ways. I want nothing to do with him. So, we'll see what happens eventually. But no, that's not what the announcement is on Sunday. Okay? Okay. Well, that's it. So, here's the thing. Would you guys like to do 20 or so minutes of Q&A? Oh, wait. I missed a contribution from Corporate Spaghetti. Corporate Spaghetti did a super chat and says, do you think they'll do a DLC for Hogwarts? I don't know. It depends. It depends on how well it actually sold. It depends on, a lot of factors. There is some content in there that's oddly missing, like no Quidditch. That's just so odd. Quidditch is such a quintessential part of the Harry Potter / Hogwarts lore. It's always been a part of the school, and there's no Quidditch. That's so weird to me. Maybe they would eventually do that. I don't know. Okay. All right, so anyway, since we have about 20 minutes left, roughly, would you like to do some Q&A, or would you like to see me attempt to build this thing? Or do you think 20 minutes isn't enough? Because there's like a bunch of screws to do. So maybe it's not enough time. I don't know.